So one of my friends asked me what dessert she should make because she's having family over for the long weekend. And anytime someone asks me that, I always tell them to make a flan, especially if they're not a good baker. Just because all you're doing is mixing a bunch of ingredients in a bowl and then baking it in a water bath. And I've tried so many different flan recipes until I came up with my perfect one. It's actually pretty easy to make. There's just a few tricks to it. The first tricky part is making the caramel. I messed this one up so many times because so many recipes tell you to mix together water and sugar and do not stir. No, all you need to do is pour in the sugar, mix it all together until it turns into that dark amber color. Pour it in your baking pan and set it aside to let it cool. So the next important part is getting the right ratio of full eggs to egg yolks. Don't worry, I have the full list of ingredients in my captions. Mix it all together, add in cream, milk, and condensed milk. I'm also adding a bit of vanilla bean paste. That's my favorite brand over there. Mix it all together and pour it through a strainer in your cold baking tray that had the caramel in there. Next, you're going to bake it in a water bath, low and slow. So once it comes out of the oven, it's still going to be slightly jiggly. You want to leave it in the fridge for a few hours or at least overnight. So before taking it out, you're going to run a knife along the edges and flip it over a serving plate. I find it easier to use a hairdryer to help it release, and it's ready. Just remember, baking it low and slow is key to getting that smooth, silky texture.